Next guest is a comedian and correspondent on Comedy Central's The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. He's joining us today to chat about his new comedy special, Imperfect Messenger. Take a look.
We've lost confidence in our own face. Won't put a picture of yourself online without putting a filter. You gotta have a filter. Swing. So, okay, that's the one on my post. That's the one. Gotta have dog ears on your head. Why don't run from the truth. Don't be putting no filters on your pictures. Accept the truth. Your mama's a 9, your daddy's a 2. It is what it is.
That is hilarious. Please welcome the very funny Roy Wood Jr. Roy, I don't ever use a filter, so I do not feel attacked. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Roy, this is our first time officially meeting, but we've been on TV together before. Check this out. Do you remember this?
I need some help with this next story.
Man, that's weird. You never needed help during the headlines.
No, but this one's different. It's a very big story.
Police in Southern California say an artist appears to have sketched the man who stole his money.
Police posted it on Facebook with the message, "Do you recognize this caricature?" The message went on to say that the caricature is one of the suspect, but of course, there are exaggerated characteristics and features.
You know what? As soon as I saw you were going to be on the show, that was me and my good friend and co-anchor at the time, Kenneth Moten. We loved when you guys would use clip of us on the show, so that was so funny. We had to dig that up.
That was a stressful day for me, flopping around.
I bet. So I know you had COVID in the early days of the pandemic. You're vaccinated, but I know you had some thoughts on the vaccine rollout.
It's very simple. Now, look, I ain't no official CDC messenger or none of that, but the first thing we got to stop calling the vaccine. Just call it medicine. Because we dumb. We just Americans. We think vaccine is one shot. So if you know we got to take multiple shots, don't call it vaccine, call it medicine. Americans trust medicine, and we know that can kill us because they got a whole side of the box dedicated to telling us how not to kill ourselves. Every medicine commercial, the end of the commercial is, and it might kill you.
Yes.
So if you just call the vaccine, people will trust it more. Call the vaccine medicine, people will trust it. And then you call the booster shot more medicine. Everybody loves more medicine.
My toddlers do love more medicine, Roy, so I think they're right there with you.
When you take more medicine, you brag about it to your friend. They go, "Did you take 2 Tylenols?" "Nah, dog. I took 3.
Yeah, the Tylenol and the Tussin. Always the Tussin.
Tussin. Yeah, shout out to Chris Rock.
Yeah. So, Roy, you're here promoting your special, Imperfect Messenger. You talk a lot about pressing issues like police reform, white allies, foreign racism. You said you want to be on the pulse of what's going on. How do you choose these topics that are tough topics to deal with?
To me, it's just all about making sure that we're talking about stuff from an angle and a perspective that we might not have considered up until that point. And at the end of the day, you're just trying to make people laugh. That's all I'm trying to do. That's why, you got to be careful what you talk about with folks nowadays, because people are going through stuff. You can't even ask people what their favorite TV show is anymore, because it might be a bunch of sad documentaries. And listen, I'm happy if you like sad documentaries, but talk to me about Abbott Elementary or something. Talk to me about something that make me smile.
Actually, I love Abbott Elementary, and Quinta Brunson, I'm sure, is going to be happy you shouted her out. Thank you so much, Roy, for being here with us and for taking on tough topics and for doing it with comedy and bringing smiles to our faces. We all need to smile more these days, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Roy Wood Jr., his new comedy special, Imperfect Messenger, is now streaming on Paramount+.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.